Of course I come from a religious background because I think black people are scared not to believe in God. I believe that this couldn't have all happened because of my sheer will. But I also believe that there's a responsibility in that. It's reciprocal. I have to do something else. I don't believe in God now because I was indoctrinated to, or I'm afraid to not believe in God. I believe in him because I organically do. And I think that's a different perspective than I used to have. Yeah, I was raised a Jehovah's Witness. First my mother was, and then my father. I don't know if my father came to Jesus or just didn't want his woman talking to him all the time, so he just did it. We were very religious, and I had always, I wanted to be a preacher. Like I thought, well, I thought that was my calling. And then I would see things that seemed so hypocritical to me that no one could explain. My whole idea about religion changed when my sister got pregnant. And I remember she was sitting next to the heater and her stomach was, she was pregnant. And she was crying, and I sat next to her. I was 12 or 11, or 12 or so, 11. And she reached out to me because all they ever gave her was shame. Like, she was a girl and she made a mistake, and obviously it was a bad mistake, but everybody treated her as if she had done the most horrible thing you could do. And I remember sitting next to her, and she reached out to me, and I went, oh no, I can't let you touch me because God will be mad. And I heard myself say that, and it changed the way I saw that relationship. That if there is a God, and he can't be kind to somebody so weak and so needful, then I don't know that that's a God that I can worship. When I had this kind of epiphany, where I thought it was so, just blatantly hypocritical, I just wouldn't go. I wouldn't go to the meetings, I wouldn't go, and I would get whoopings. And my sister said the best thing that I think, one of the best comedic lessons I've ever learned that had absolutely nothing to do with comedy. She said, if you're not scared to get a whooping, you can do anything you want. And I went, what? She said, as long as you can take the ass whooping, you can do anything. And I believe that to this day. And I believe that whether I do that something comedically, whether I do that something in my family, if I'm willing to take the slings and arrows that are born of this thing I have to do, then I'm pretty much invincible, at least until somebody kills me.